Oh, good evening. I wanted to kind of bring the camera with me and kind of get more clips throughout the day and stuff like that, but it's hard because everything's so packed back to back. Like I get up in the morning and it's like every minute I'm doing something, it's like, oh, you know, and it's like, get ready, get into the car, go to college. Yeah, I can record in the car. That is true. I can record in the car, but usually in the car, I'm not really like in the morning, I'm not really in the mood to talk, I kind of just want to listen to some music, enjoy the drive. And then I get into college and it's like lecture, 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 lunchtime, eat, lecture, and then I finish and it's straight to the gym. And then straight from the gym to jujitsu, and then it's like straight from jujitsu, it's like I'm starving, go home, shower, eat, and then I turn on the camera. So it's kind of tough. I do want to record more throughout the day, like I want to kind of bring you with me, but it's my my schedule is so tight. I'm finding it difficult to squeeze you in, but I will squeeze it in. I'll find a way. I'll find a way to squeeze more in. But yeah, today was good. I was so excited for training tonight. Oh my god, I was like the whole day. I was like, I just can't wait to get in there. And it didn't disappoint. It was just brilliant. A pint of protein ice cream for dinner. I had like a coffee, pastry, and then mince and rice I prepared for lunch. I'm eating 2 meals a day usually. One at lunch in college and then one when I get home from training. About 2,400 calories a day. Pretty good, pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, the since starting jiu-jitsu, the strength in the gym has dropped off. But I think it will slowly start to come back as my body adapts to the stress of jiu-jitsu, and starts to get used to it more. Then, the strength will, because the stress then will be lower, and my strength will be able to start climbing back up again. Because right now, like, the body's just taking a beating every session and it's not used to it. But if anyone watching this reads, and look, I want a book to read, but I can't. The book I'm reading is good, but I don't know what to read next because I like philosophy books. I like, like non-fiction books that kind of teach you stuff, right? Like psychology, philosophy. I like that stuff, right? But I also like, classic literature like Dostoevsky or Nietzsche or Leo Tolstoy. I like stuff like that. But when you're not really in the mood for reading, they're not very engaging, They're kind of like, I don't know. It's easier to just watch something. But I'd prefer if I could I want to kind of keep watching stuff to a minimum. Just because, like, reading's more, I suppose that's the issue I'm having. Reading's more mentally demanding because it's a lot of interpretation and stuff like that. So yeah, maybe I just need to suck it up and just pick up the book. That's probably what I'll do. Because right now, like, I'm getting through, like, past week's been really bad, but it's taken me ages to get through books, and it's like, it takes me painfully long because I'm like excited to start a new one, and then I'm still stuck on the old one, but yeah, I'm just gonna crack on it right now. It's like 10:30. I've got an hour. I've got to do some stuff for college, prepare for college tomorrow, but I'll probably spend a few minutes reading after I do that. But yeah, just checking in. There's nothing else really going on. It's just kind of, like, it's nothing, there's nothing new, nothing exciting. Well, it's exciting for me, but yeah. I started, I'm probably after the book I'm reading right now, We Who Wrestle with God. After I finish that book, I'm probably going to go back to the Brothers Karamazov. Because I started reading that. I was enjoying it, but then I stopped, so I'm probably going to go back to that and finish it. It's like a very popular book. Then I might read Crime and Punishment after. Or he has another one, it's called like Letters from the Underground or something like that. I might read that, or I might read Beyond Good and Evil from Nietzsche. I don't know. See, there's just so many. I can't decide. But then part of me is also like, you should read some engineering books because you're doing engineering, but then there's not really any engineering books because it's such a fast moving, like, I'm doing like software and electronics, and the industry advances and progresses at such a fast rate that books kind of become obsolete very quickly. So people don't really write books because they just kind of by the time you write a book, the industry's changed and the book's no longer relevant. So there's not really any books in that field to read. There are a few, but there's no good ones. So probably my books will probably stick to probably my reading will probably stick with like psychology, philosophy, classic literature, classic novels. Like that's probably what my reading will stick with or stay at. Yeah, yeah, that's it for today. Really, I will see you tomorrow. But yeah, right, go on.